What happened here? So, hello everybody. Welcome to the stream. Hold on. Something happened. There we go. Hello everybody. Welcome to another edition of Cosmic Flow Live. My name is Austin, and this is Astro-Ascension Tarot. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the stream. So tonight we're going to be doing tarot scopes for the week of October 20th through the 27th. A lot of interesting aspects going on in this time here. So one of the aspects that's going on next week is the new moon in Libra. So set your intentions for that period. When the moon goes into Libra, it becomes a new moon. That means you set your intentions out. You set your manifestations out. So and also another important aspect that's going on is Pluto stations direct in Aquarius. So now you can let the transformation flow. So whatever you're transforming, whatever house it's hitting you in, if you know what house your Aquarius is in, it will transform that. So transformation goes forward at this point. So I'm gonna welcome everybody to the stream. Welcome Unicorn and Rainbows, Cosmic Miss. Welcome everybody. So this will be for your sun, moon, rising, and stelliums. So on this point, and then afterwards we'll open up to free readings until 11 p.m. All right. So I will be reading from the Celestial Tarot, and I will be reading from the Black Moon Astrology cards from Susan Shepard, and then the Astrology dice. So for those that are new to me, I am Austin. I've been an astrologer and tarot reader for more than 5 years. Astrology since 2019. Tarot reading since 2020. So, and also I read in a Hellenic way. So I am a Hellenist as well. So polytheist. So let's get into the readings. So first will be Aries. What does Aries need to know for this week? What does Aries need to know for this week? What does Aries need to know for this week? What does Aries need to know for this week? What does Aries need to know for this week? What does Aries need to know for this week? What does Aries need to know for this week? What does Aries need to know for this week? What does Aries need to know for this week? What does Aries need to know for this week? What does Aries need to know for this week? What does Aries need to know for this week? What does Aries need to know for this week? What does Aries need to know for this week? What does Aries need to know for this week? What does Aries need to know for this week? What does Aries need to know for this week? What does Aries need to know for this week? What does Aries need to know for this week? What does Aries need to know for this week? What does Aries need to know for this week? Alright, so Aries, we have the Eight of Wands in the fire position, the Hermit in the water position, Nine of Wands in the earth position, and finally in the air position, we have the King of Cups here. So I feel like with the Eight of Wands, with the Eight of Wands here, Aries, you are with the Eight of Wands here. This is definitely a time for you to be in, movement, a time that you're going to be in, that you're going to be ambitious towards here. So it's definitely like you're going towards you're going towards your ambitions here, with the Eight of Wands here. So now in the water position with the feelings, I feel like Aries, you want to take things a little slow. You want to progress slowly towards in life here, with the Hermit here. So it's all about, like, I feel like Aries, your feelings here, deep down, you want to be a little more, you want to be a bit more cautious, in terms of life, going towards your ambitions. So I feel like it's going to be I feel like you're going to be in planning mode at this time here. So now earth position, we have the Nine of Wands. So you're doing a lot of rebuilding. This is a rebuilding period for you, Aries. This is in regards to whatever struggles you're doing, whatever struggles you have, I feel like that's going to be tied to your ambitions here. So in reality, it's at a point of rebuilding, and it's also showing resiliency in that rebuilding period. So now finally, in the air position, the advice here is the King of Cups. Go at it, in an emotionally controlled way. Go at it in a more more empathetic, intuitive way. So show a lot of intuition, because we have the Moon here, and it represents intuition and higher self here. So really, the advice here is to go at it in a more mature way, I would say, with the King of Cups in the air position. So now I'm going to do the astrology cards for the overall, for the theme. So what is the cosmic theme of this? Okay, for the overall theme here, it connects to the water element, which is sensing, which is intuition here. So overall, you're going to be approaching this. You're going to be approaching this. You're going to be approaching this week with a more intuitive, in a more intuitive way. Maybe because Libra new moon is on your seventh house here, so it's going to be opposing you. So what I see here is to approach things in an intuitive way, Libra. So overall, the theme here is water, so intuition. This is what connects to that air, that King of Cups here is connecting to your intuition and in your higher self here. So you're going inward. You're going inward, Aries, with that. So now I'm going to do the astrology dice, see what else is going on. Okay, so we have Jupiter in Libra in the ninth house here. So with Jupiter in Libra in the ninth house here, I do see that that you're going to be coming towards a lot of decisions to make in your travels here. So how you expand, how you move forward in life here. So that's connected to the eight of wands here in the fire position. So there's this growing amount of balance with Jupiter in Libra in the ninth house here for this time here. So now, hope this resonates for you, Aries. Now on to Taurus. What does Taurus need to know for this week? What does Taurus need to know for this week? What does Taurus need to know for this week? What does Taurus need to know for this week? What does Taurus need to know for this week? What does Taurus need to know for this week? What does Taurus need to know for this week? What does Taurus need to know for this week? What does Taurus need to know for this week? What does Taurus need to know for this week? Alright, Taurus, we have Strength reversed in the fire position, the Star reversed in the water position, Temperance reversed in the earth position, and King of Swords reversed in the air position here. So, Taurus, what is going on with you? Like, I feel like for you, Taurus, I feel like you're not going towards your strengths, your ambitions, your overall, I feel like you need to be a little more courageous, Taurus, in this time here. So maybe you're approaching life a little too timid here. And now this leads to the water position, the Star reverse, where it leads you to feeling hopeless at this time, Taurus. So you're feeling hopeless, like you don't have any clarity moving forward here. Like, I feel like the light at the end of you don't have a light at the end of the tunnel to guide you. So it's hard for you. It's hard for you to move forward. There's this timidness in you, Taurus. That I feel like what's happening with you. And now the earth position, in reality, you're feeling unstable. Like, it's hard for you to balance out the balance out the elements, to balance to practice the magic here. So in order for you to turn this card up, right, is that you need to perfectly balance out your elements. You need to balance out your priorities here. So I feel like, Taurus, you're in a storm here, and I feel like with this new Libra new moon coming up, you need to bring balance. You need to bring balance back into your life here. I feel like it's happening in your sixth house, Taurus. So that's the area of work. So you need to bring things back into balance, bring things back into peace. So find your own peace, Taurus, with that. So now the air position, King of Swords reversed here. Be careful of any deceit that's going on. Always be true to yourself. Don't lie to yourself. Come to your own truth here. I feel like in that sense you're not discerning of the truth, and you're not going towards that at this moment. So now I feel like do need to do a little more discerning, have discernment for yourself, in that sense. So I'm going to do the astrology cards for the overall theme here. Alright, Taurus, we have Libra. So this is all about bringing balance back into your life, bringing balance into your so with the Libra new moon, this is this helps you out in your Earth position, in the sixth house position, is to bring balance back into your life, to bring partnerships into play here. So with this Libra new moon, it's going to help you bring more peace and balance into this equation here. So now I'm going to do the astrology dice. Okay, so we have Mars in Leo in the 12th house here. I feel like you're building courage, but you cannot see it, Taurus. You're building that courage. You're building that creative strength that you have. But you just can't see it. It's happening beneath the surface. It's happening in your subconscious, Taurus. You need to tap into that. So it's hard for you to see that Mars in Leo energy into your life, that courage that you have, that drive that you have. This is connected to strength reversed. So you do have that strength, but it's hidden at this moment, with the Mars in Leo in the 12th house here. So hope this resonates for you, Taurus. And on to Gemini. What does Gemini need to know for this week? What does Gemini need to know for this week? What does Gemini need to know for this week? What does Gemini need to know for this week? What does Gemini need to know for this week? What does Gemini need to know for this week? What does Gemini need to know for this week? What does Gemini need to know for this week? What does Gemini need to know for this week? Alright, Gemini, we have the Hermit in the fire position. We have Three of Pentacles reversed in the Earth position. Six of Wands in the Earth position. And Seven of Wands in the air position. So I feel like for you, Gemini, I feel like your desire is, you're going towards your desires in a cautious way. So I feel like in this point of your life, Gemini, is that you're approaching life a little more. You're approaching your actions a little more cautiously right now, and also following your own guidance at this point. So it's all about going towards cautiously, going in that Virgo energy that I see here. So now in the water position, we have the Three of Pentacles reversed here. So I feel like you want to. I feel like, Gemini, for you, you want to work independently, and you want to do things independently. You want to start like a sole proprietorship, and stuff like that. So I feel like the energy for you, Gemini, even though that you want to be in connection with, so you're a logical sign, Gemini. So I feel like you're taking things a little. I feel like you want to work at your own. You want to work on your own way, instead of collaborating. So it's more like sole proprietorships. It's more like having your own, doing things in your own business here. So so key here. So you're feeling a little more independent in your work here. So in the Earth position, we have the Six of Wands. So what grounds you is feeling victorious, celebrating your accomplishments here. So what's happening in reality is that you have accomplishments moving forward here. So in your drive forward, you have you're accomplishing, you're winning in this sense here, with the Six of Wands. So now in the air position, finally, Seven of Wands. The advice here, the message moving forward here is to be resilient, and also to stand up for your beliefs, your spiritual beliefs, and also toot your own horn and play your own music is what I see with the Seven of Wands here. So overall, this is independent energy that I see, Gemini, moving forward here. Now I'm going to do the astrology cards for the overall theme. All right, Gemini, we have the water element. So this has been stalking lately. So I feel like this is in regards to that, to the Hermit here. So like approaching your overall um, your overall ambitions a little cautiously here. So I feel like for you, Gemini, it's all about connecting to your intuition, connecting to your senses, with the water element here. So really Gemini, you're drawing inward here, with the water element. So now I'm going to do the astrology dice. Okay, so we have Venus in Aquarius, and this came out of the 11th house here. So it's a Venus, in Aquarius in the 11th house here is that you're approaching your connections with friends in a cold, logical way. So like, I feel like Gemini, you're being a little distant with your friendships here. So I feel like you're changing your relationships with your friends, with your acquaintances and people moving forward here, with the Venus in Aquarius in the 11th house here. So hope this resonates for you, Gemini, and on to Leo. What does Leo need to know for this week? What does Leo need to know for this week? What does Leo need to know for this week? What does Leo need to know for this week? What does Leo need to know for this week? What does Leo need to know for this week? What does Leo need to know for this week? What does Leo need to know for this week? What does Leo need to know for this week? What does Leo need to know for this week? What does Leo need to know for this week? What does Leo need to know for this week? What does Leo need to know for this week? Alright, Leo, we have 8 of Wands in the fire position, 2 of Swords reversed in the water position, 8 of Swords reversed in the earth position, and 10 of Swords reversed in the air position. Alright, so Leo, what we have here in the 8 of Wands here is that you are destined, you're ambitious, you're constantly on the move here, Leo, with the 8 of Wands here. So we have like a lot of forward movement for you. I see a lot of progression for you, Leo. That drive and progression moving forward with the 8 of Wands here. So now this leads to the 2 of Swords reversed in the water position, where I feel like Leo, you're having difficulty making decisions here and weighing out like making logical decisions with the 2 of Swords here. So I feel like you do need to weigh out the pros and cons of each situation. Maybe take a little time to reflect, because you feel a little indecisive, or you're just making decisions too fastly, with the two swords reversed here. So now in the Earth position, we have the Eight of Swords reversed. So feeling that this is a good energy moving forward for you, Leo. Is that you no longer feel bound to you. I feel like in reality you're no longer bound to anybody else's opinions, and you're just not stuck in your head here. So this is like you being being connected to reality, and not being stuck, not and just it's moving forward. It's just ambition that I see here. So no longer feeling stuck in your head here. So and no overthinking with the Eight of Swords reverse here. So now finally in the air position, the advice here moving forward: do not silence yourself. Ten of Swords reverse says do not silence yourself. It's just beginning. You're coming, yeah, like your story's not over, Leo. So don't finish your story. Keep it moving forward. Keep writing your narrative, and don't stop, Leo, with the Ten of Swords reversed here. So now I'm gonna do the astrology cards for the overall theme. All right, Leo. So we have Saturn here. So it's more. So this energy is all about being disciplined, being disciplined, being in control of your life here. So also there may be a little there may be some restrictions going on in your life, and also keyword here is truth. So sticking to your truth. Do not end your story. You're not bound to your own opinions here. So I feel like here it's you being disciplined, you being in control of life here, with Saturn here. So now I'm gonna do the astrology dice here. Alright, so we have the moon in Sagittarius in the third house here. So definitely this is definitely going into your logic here, is that you feel like really adventurous in the way that you express your opinion, in the way you express your logic with your writing here. So this is connected to the Ten of Swords reverse and the Eight of Swords reverse here. It's like you're expanding outward in your logic here. This is your desire, your inner desire to expand your communication outward, your ideas outward, with the moon in Sagittarius in the third house here. So I hope this resonates for you, Leo. And on to Virgo. Oh wait, did I do Cancer yet? Alright, Cancer. I skipped Cancer. Alright, Cancer. Since I didn't do you, Cancer. What does Cancer need to know for this week? What does Cancer need to know for this week? What does Cancer need to know for this week? What does Cancer need to know for this week? What does Cancer need to know for this week? What does Cancer need to know for this week? Alright, Cancer, we have King of Swords reversed in the fire position, the Star reversed in the water position, Temperance reversed in the earth position, and the Ace of Cups in the air position. So, Cancer, what's going on with you? You have all the good cards in reversed here. So I feel like in this with the King of Swords reversed, I feel like you're not coming toward towards your own truth here. I feel like for you, you're not stepping towards in a logical way, in a more systematic way, in a more truthful way for you. So I feel like for you, it's a little, there's that energy of being I feel like it's imbalance. The key word is imbalance here that I see, with the King of Swords reversed. Temperance reversed shows imbalance as well. So earth position. So water position, we have the Star reverse. So you feel hopeless. You feel like there's no light at the end. You feel like there's no light at the end of the tunnel here. Also having problems showing vulnerability. So I feel like for you, Cancer, it's like you have no clarity moving forward. You have no clarity. You feel like you have no clarity. You feel like you feel like you're hopeless at this point here, with the Star reverse here. So no hope pouring towards you. So earth position, we have Temperance reverse. So yes, that energy of feeling unstable, not getting your shit together here. So with Temperance reverse here. So I don't know if I'm allowed to cuss in YouTube, but it's okay. All right. On a tangent. So Temperance reverse. You do need to bring your life back into order here. So right now, your life is just in chaos Cancer, with Temperance reverse, and it's time to bring it back into balance here. So now, finally, air position, Ace of Cups reverse. You do need to approach your you do need to be a little more giving and a little more open emotionally here, moving forward, Cancer. Like, I feel like this is just withdrawn energy. Like you just poured all your cups out, everything you have into life here. So it's like you don't have any desire in life, Cancer, and you're just withdrawn right now. So now I'm going to do the astrology cards for you, Cancer, for the overall theme. Too many cards came out. Bell. Alright. So, yeah. The overall theme here is the fire element. So definitely showing drive into your life here. With the fire element. So it's time for you to be driven at this point, moving forward here with the fire element. So being action oriented with the fire element. So now I'm going to do the astrology dice. Alright, so we have Mercury in Scorpio in the 7th house here. So how you relate to people is that you need to conceive your own truth, conceive the deep truth. So I feel like you want to have deep, meaningful conversations, like thoughts in the way that you connect with people, with the Mercury and Scorpio in the 7th house here. So express your own truth to people in your life here with Mercury in Scorpio in the 7th house here. So hope this resonates for you, Cancer, and on to Virgo, since I've already done Leo. What does Virgo need to know for this week? What does Virgo need to know for this week? What does Virgo need to know for this week? What does Virgo need to know for this week? What does Virgo need to know for this week? What does Virgo need to know for this week? What does Virgo need to know for this week? What does Virgo need to know for this week? What does Virgo need to know for this week? Virgo, we have the 10 of Swords reversed, 2 of Swords reversed in the water position, 8 of Swords reversed in the earth position, and 8 of Wands in the air position. So I feel like for you, Virgo, your story is not ending. I feel like for you, your drive forward is to not be silent, to keep speaking your own truth, and just remain loud is what I say. So keep speaking out. Your story's not ending with the 10 of Swords reversed here. So now in the water position we have the 2 Swords reversed here. So I feel like for you, Virgo, you're having trouble coming towards making a logical decision. Maybe you're taking a lot of time towards making a decision at this time, with the 2 of Swords. So it's coming towards like slow decisiveness or indecisiveness at this point, with the 2 Swords reversed here. So now earth position, 8 of Swords reversed, no longer bound to other people's opinions. You're sticking to your own truth. You no longer feel stuck in your head here. So it's important that you stick to your truth. Do not be confined to other people's opinions. I know Virgo, it's you kind of stick to that energy, but it's reversed here. So this is good energy. Is that you're no longer bound by other people's opinions. You're no longer overthinking here with the Eight of Swords reverse here. So now finally, in the air position, we have the Eight of Wands. So the advice moving forward is to keep moving forward. Keep moving. Keep being a mover and a shaker, Virgo. With the Eight of Wands, keep being ambitious. Show that ambition, moving forward with the Eight of Wands. Keep moving forward. Keep progressing with the Eight of Wands. So now I'm going to do the astrology cards for the overall energy. All right, so we have Venus here, Virgo, and it's all about love. I feel like it's for yourself. So self love, being showing love to others. So and having that sense of beauty in yourself here, with Venus here. So keyword here is love. Have love in your life here is what I see as the overall energy. So loving yourself here. So I'm going to do the astrology dice now for you, Virgo. Alright, so we have Jupiter in Sagittarius in the 4th house here. So in your private life here, I feel like with the Jupiter in Sagittarius, things are constantly expanding in your home. You have a lot of fortune in your home here, Virgo. So it's optimistic, and it's optimistic energy with the Jupiter in Sagittarius in the 4th house here. So I hope this resonates for you, Virgo. And on to Libra. What does Libra need to know for this week? What does Libra need to know for this week? What does Libra need to know for this week? What does Libra need to know for this week? What does Libra need to know for this week? What does Libra need to know for this week? Alright, Libra, we have 9 of Pentacles reversed, 7 of Swords reversed, 8 of Wands reversed, and the 2 of Swords reversed in the air position. So, Libra, we have the 9 of Pentacles reversed here. So I feel like your drive moving forward here is that you want to go towards riches. You want to go towards that sense of being comfortable moving forward here, reaping the rewards of your benefits here. But it's hard for you at this point. So I feel like your action moving forward here, Libra, is to reap the rewards of your benefits, and and to gain being wealthy, to having financial stability, moving forward, with the Nine of Pentacles reversed here. So now water position, we have the Seven of Swords reversed here. So you're honest here, Libra. You're showing honesty. You're being truthful, and just like not being just being really honest. So showing no deception at this point, moving forward, with the seven of Swords reversed here. So now, and then also another key of the Seven of Swords reverse here is that maybe people are kind of deceiving you at this point. I feel like for you, Virgo, for you, Libra, somebody in your life is being deceptive towards you, with the seven of Swords reversed here. So now in the Earth position, Eight of Wands. You're in this energy of moving forward. So things are constantly on the move for you, Libra, with the Eight of Wands here. So that's what I see here, with the Eight of Wands. Now finally, in the air position, Two of Swords reverse here. So in this energy, moving forward, is you do need to make a decision. At this point, Libra, you do need to take time to make decisions, and to weigh out your decisions moving forward with Two Swords reverse. So I feel like, for you, Libra, you're a little indecisive here, and it's in regards to this moon Libra energy that's coming forward here. So feeling a little indecisive at this point. So I'm going to do the astrology cards for the overall energy. Too many cards came out. Alright, so Libra, we have the moon here, so it's about connecting to your inner self, your intuition here, with the moon here. So the key number is 2. So it's all about decisions, coming towards like making, so going towards your inner desires here. So I feel like for yourself, and funny to mention this is the moon is in your sign, Libra. So so with the moon there, it's about so I feel like you're going to be a lot more connected. I feel like you're going to be going towards your inner desires, your heart in this time here. So like your heart chakra is going to be open with the moon in that position here. So onto the astrology dice. Alright, so we have North Node in Leo in the 5th house here. So Libra, you're in your creative pursuits, in your hobbies, you're just confidently moving forward, and you're just confidently moving forward here. So your life path here is to be confident in your creativity, in your in the way that you express yourself outside of work, in your leisurely activities here, with the North Node in Leo in the 5th house here. So hope this resonates for you, Leo. I mean, for you, Libra. And on to Scorpio. What does Scorpio need to know for this week? What does Scorpio need to know for this week? What does Scorpio need to know for this week? What does Scorpio need to know for this week? What does Scorpio need to know for this week? What does Scorpio need to know for this week? What does Scorpio need to know for this week? What does Scorpio need to know for this week? What does Scorpio need to know for this week? Alright, Scorpio, we have Prince of Cups reversed in the fire position, Two of Wands reversed in the water position, Queen of Swords reversed in the earth position, and the Tower in the air position here. So Scorpio, with the Prince of Cups here, I feel like finally to mention that the Scorpio is like the fiery sign in the fiery water sign in the zodiac here. So Prince of Cups reversed here indicates to me that you're in your desires moving forward here. I feel like your actions moving forward here is that you're moving towards in a more hastily way, not really. So not showing any empathy at this point, with the Prince of Cups reversed. So I feel like your actions are displaced from emotions at this point with the Prince of Cups reversed here. So now we have the Two of Wands reversed here, in the water position. I feel like you can't make a move forward here, Scorpio. Like deciding what your purpose is, what your destiny is. with the two of wands reversed here. So so you kind of lost that focus towards your destiny, towards your outward desire here, with two wands reversed here. So now in the in the earth position, we have the Queen of Swords reversed here. So I feel like for you, you're not approaching this moving forward as like as logical as you can, not in the most innovative way. So Queen of Swords reverse shows that Aquarius energy, that Aquarian energy. So what's happening in reality is that I feel like more emotionally, I feel like you're not approaching things in a logical way. What's right for you. So in reality, you're just going with the flow with other ideas instead of your own here, with the Queen of Swords reversed here. So now in the air position, the Tower moving forward here. So you're gonna come up towards unexpected changes, and I feel like you do need to tear down some structures that are not working out for you at this point, and to just like, I feel like this is in regards to that Queen of Swords reversed energy, is that you do need to like move forward, maybe like tear down some structures that aren't working for you, with the Tower here. So it's time for you to like just tear things down that are not working for you, with the Tower here. So now I'm going to do the astrology cards for the overall energy. All right. So Scorpio, we have the Grand Trine here. So definitely your energy moving forward. Your energy moving forward is counting the blessings that you have, all the good things that are happening, in your life here. So everything's working out in harmony for yourself. For yourself, Scorpio, even though that it's not possible with the Prince of Cups reverse here. So once you tear down those structures that aren't working out for your good, you will eventually come towards blessings. You will eventually come towards that harmonious aspect in your life here, with the Grand Trine there. So now I'm going to do the astrology dice. So we have the Sun in Virgo in the 9th house here. So you do need to realize your destiny. So, and like, I feel like you want to realize like a more perfect more perfect life path for you, Scorpio, with the Sun in Virgo in the ninth house here. So hope this resonates for you, Scorpio, and on to Sagittarius. What does Sagittarius need to know for this week? What does Sagittarius need to know for this week? What does Sagittarius need to know for this week? What does Sagittarius need to know for this week? What does Sagittarius need to know for this week? Alright, Sagittarius, we have the Empress in the fire position, King of Cups in the water position, Eight of Pentacles reversed in the earth position, and the Five of Swords in the air position. So, Sagittarius, with the Empress here I feel like your desire moving forward for you is you're coming towards stability, and you're coming towards stability in your life. You're coming towards that you're coming towards like that self-love kind of energy. So moving forward, you're having love in your life. You're having that self-love, that stability, that harmony in your life here, with the Empress. So I feel like for you moving forward, it's coming towards having like more beauty, seeing life in a more beautiful way, with the Empress. So abundance is, so you're moving forward towards abundance, Sagittarius. And now the King of Cups here. So having so your emotions are stabilizing, moving forward here, with King of Cups here in the water position. So emotionally you feel calm, more centered, coming towards you're approaching your emotions in a more calming, more intuitive way, and also being a bit protective of yourself here. So now in the Earth position, what's happening right now is the Eight of Pentacles reversed here. So I feel like for you, Sagittarius, it's hard for you to get back into work. I feel like you need to be I feel like for you, Sagittarius, it's hard for you to be master of your own domain here. So I feel like for you, Sagittarius, it's you taking time to move towards your craft, to be the expert, and to go after a more promotional. Maybe you need to have more education into your life here, and learn things, moving forward with the Eight of Pentacles reverse here. So now finally, advice moving forward is the Five of Swords. I feel like you need to move on from conflicting thoughts, conflicting opinions. I feel like there's mental conflict with you, Sagittarius. So the advice here is to move forward from that. Realize that you're having a change of mindset with the Five of Swords. So your mindset is changing, your opinions are changing, moving forward with the Five of Swords here. So now I'm going to do the astrology cards. All right, Sagittarius, we have the water element. So this is about drawing into yourself here. So that King of this is connected to the King of Cups here. So Sagittarius, you're approaching life in a more intuitive way. This connects to that King of Cups. So showing that intuition, connecting to your higher self here. So I feel like for you, it's an emotional point in your life, and you're just drawing inward here with the water element here. So now I'm going to do the astrology dice. All right, so we have Pluto in Libra in the 7th house here. So I feel like things are out of balance for you in your relationships, but eventually they will come back into balance after there's some transformation here. So it goes in regards to that Five of Swords energy, is that your mindset is changing. So this Pluto in Libra in the 7th house here is like you coming back into realignment in your relationships, in the way that you connect with people. So realignment is happening with the Pluto and Libra in the 7th house here. So Pluto energy is not necessarily it's neutral energy. I really do not like when astrologers, in a way, characterize Pluto as like some sort of like malefic planet. Pluto to me represents transformation. So when Pluto is in Libra in that reading, it indicates to me that realignment is coming for you. It may be like, it may imbalance you, but at a point it's going to transform your alignment. It's going to transform your balance in your relationships moving forward. So hope this resonates for you, Sagittarius, and on to Capricorn. What does Capricorn need to know for this week? What does Capricorn need to know for this week? What does Capricorn need to know for this week? What does Capricorn need to know for this week? What does Capricorn need to know for this week? What does Capricorn need to know for this week? What does Capricorn need to know for this week? Alright, Capricorn. We have the Empress in the fire position. Eight of Pentacles reversed in the water position. Five of Wands in the earth position. And Nine of Wands in the air position. So, Capricorn, this goes in regards to that Sagittarius energy. You too, moving forward, are coming towards abundance, coming towards a more peaceful aspect in your life here. Coming towards a more peaceful moment in your life here, moving forward here, with the Empress. So having more love into your life, more connection, more stability, in moving forward, with the Empress. Now, in the water position, we have the Eight of Pentacles reverse here. So I feel like for you, Capricorn, you feel like you can't, you feel like you can't master things, or it's hard for you to come towards mastery at this point, with the Eight of Pentacles reverse here. So it's hard for you to do things right here. Maybe Capricorn, you need to have more education in your life here. So educate yourself, for you to come into higher work, to having that climax in your career here. So I feel like for you, is to really be disciplined in your work here, is what I see here, with the Eight of Pentacles reversed here. So now Five of Wands in the earth position. You're constantly in battle, you're constantly in conflict here with the Five of Wands here. So you're going towards this goal here. So that's your goal, this cup here. But with the Five of Wands, I see conflict. I see like intense changes right now in your life here, with the Five of Wands here. So I do see, right now it's a little difficult for you. You're coming towards intense changes. You're coming towards sudden change. You're right now having sudden changes in your life here. Maybe coming into conflict with others here, with the Five of Wands here. So now, your advice here is Nine of Wands, to rebuild. This is the energy of rebuilding, and shown resiliency. So that's what will help reverse this Eight of Pentacles reverse energy. So inward, you really can't feel like you really can't do anything right, in master your work here. So the advice here is to rebuild, show resiliency, moving forward here. So lay out the wands, progressively, with the Nine of Wands. Now I'm going to do the astrology cards for the overall energy. How many cards came out? All right, so Capricorn, we have this. We have the sun here. So I see you're intensely focused. You're intensely focused on your outward your needs in life, and I do see that that you have a lot of drive. You have a lot of force moving forward here. So clarity. So you have clarity here, and the key word is spirit. So showing that resiliency. This is connected to that nine of wands energy. So expand your focus outward with the sun here. So you see the light here. So I'm going to do the astrology dice. All right, we have South Node in Scorpio in the first house here. So you're intensely connected to the past here, in your own energy. So I feel like for you, the lesson is to be connected to be connected to your own truth, to be truth seeking. So the lessons is to be truth seeking, to come to your own truth here, with the South Node in Scorpio in the first house here. So hope this resonates for you, Capricorn, and on to Aquarius. What does Aquarius need to know for this week? What does Aquarius need to know for this week? What does Aquarius need to know for this week? Too many cards came out. What does Aquarius need to know for this week? What does Aquarius need to know for this week? What does Aquarius need to know for this week? What does Aquarius need to know for this week? What does Aquarius need to know for this week? What does Aquarius need to know for this week? What does Aquarius need to know for this week? What does Aquarius need to know for this week? What does Aquarius need to know for this week? What does Aquarius need to know for this week? All right, Aquarius. We have the High Priestess reversed, 10 of Swords reversed in the water position, 7 of Swords reversed in the earth position, and 5 of Cups in the air position. So moving forward for you, Aquarius, we have the High Priestess reversed here. You're disconnected with your intuition here, and you're just not connecting to your higher self here, moving forward here with the High Priestess reverse here. So I feel like for you, Aquarius, you do need to connect to your own intuition here. So I feel like you're coming out of this point like not. Maybe you're done reflecting at this moment and coming to a decision here. So I feel like for you, you're driving towards like moving forward for you in the future is that your intuition may be cut off. So it's important for you to be connected to your intuition here. So now in the water position, 10 of Swords reversed. You feel like your story is not ending. So you're staying silent. You're not silent. You're continuing to voice your own opinions, voice your own ideas. So normally when this is upright, it indicates an ending to an idea, an ending to a thought, an ending to a communication here. But when this is reversed, it doesn't indicate any endings to any thoughts. So you're just sticking to your own thoughts, sticking to your own story. So I feel like that's happening for you, Aquarius, with the Ten of Swords reversed here. Um, so now Earth position, Seven of Swords reversed here. So maybe I'm seeing you. So I'm seeing you being honest, but also the warning for right now is that maybe you need to look out for other people that are not being honest with you. So I feel like for you, you do need to be you do need to recognize your own truth here. So I feel like you're gonna be right now. You're discerning deception from others here. So you're able to do that. So now the advice here is the Five of Cups here. So I feel like for you, Aquarius, is that the advice here is that you're gonna have a change of emotions. Maybe at this point here is that you feel a little depressed right now. Like crying over spilled milk. So I feel like the advice here is to have that healing. And maybe to get over that loss here with the Five of Cups. And then we have this Ophiuchus energy here. So that energy is healing energy. So Ophiuchus is a healer. So you are coming towards maybe. So the advice here moving forward is to heal. Allow yourself to heal. Heal yourself emotionally. With the Five of Cups here. So now I'm going to do the astrology cards. Alright, so overall energy is that we have the water element. So Aquarius, it's time for you to draw yourself inward here, to really connect with your own intuition here, and this connects to the High Priestess reversed the High Priestess energy. It wants you to the universe wants you to connect, to be to connect with your intuition here. That's what the universe is telling you, to approach healing here, emotional healing. This is connected to that Five of Cups energy. So showing healing there. So now I'm going to do the astrology dice. Alright, so we have North Node in Cancer. In the 12th house here. So with North Node in Cancer in the 12th house here, I do see in your subconscious here, you do need to go towards your intuition here. This is what's connected to that High Priestess reverse energy. So going towards your intuition a bit more, and to go towards emotional healing with the North Node in Cancer in the 12th house here. So hope this resonates for you, Aquarius, and on to Pisces. What does Pisces need to know for this week? What does Pisces need to know for this week? What does Pisces need to know for this week? What does Pisces need to know for this week? What does Pisces need to know for this week? What does Pisces need to know for this week? What does Pisces need to know for this week? What does Pisces need to know for this week? What does Pisces need to know for this week? What does Pisces need to know for this week? What does Pisces need to know for this week? What does Pisces need to know for this week? What does Pisces need to know for this week? Alright, Pisces. We have the Nine of Swords in the fire position, Seven of Swords reversed in the water position, Ten of Swords reversed in the earth position, and Four of Pentacles in the air position. Alright, so Pisces, I feel like for you moving forward, you're moving forward in a more fearful way, like more timid. So it's like, so I'm seeing like little, like having more anxiety on in your life path here. So you're fearing the future. I feel like for you, Pisces, you need to stop fearing for the future, and you just need to like move forward here with the Nine of Swords here. So now in the water position, inward with the Seven of Swords reverse, you are truthful, but I feel like for you, feel like people are being deceptive. So you need to so I feel like for you it's like you're showing discernment to what's true and what's not, with the Seven of Swords reverse here. So that's what's causing you to be like moving forward in an anxiety way, in fear, is that maybe people are being deceptive towards you, not being truthful towards you, but you're being truthful to yourself here, with the Ten of Swords here. So now currently, Ten of Swords reversed. I do see that you are sticking to your own story. So you're staying silent here. I mean, you're not staying silent. You're continuing to speak out. That Ten of Swords reversed, that Ten of Swords reverse energy comes into like you're coming, so slowly coming towards like finishing your thought, but I do see that you're still speaking out, still showing like this energy is really good for you, like, but you're coming towards Nine of Swords, your life in a Nine of Swords energy here, where you're anxiety, but things are not ending right now. Things are not ending for you, Pisces, with the Ten of Swords reverse here. So now for the advice moving forward, in the air position, Four of Pentacles is to be a little conservative. Maybe withdraw your energy a bit moving forward here. And also we have Orion here. So this is a Orion is a hunter. So go after what you want. So the advice for you is to go after what you want. To stick to what you want. To maybe do not be afraid to be conservative, to withdraw your energy at times, with the Four of Pentacles. So I'm going to do the astrology cards for the overall energy. Alright, so the overall theme here is healing. So Pisces, you're going towards healing at this point, and healing from your wounds here. So maybe this is in connection to that Nine of Swords energy and the Seven of Swords reversed here. So you are healing from hurt, from so this is why it's in connection with the Four of Pentacles, that you heal. The advice here is to heal with Chiron here. So the overall energy is healing. So let me do the astrology dice. Alright, so we have Neptune in Leo in the second house here. So I feel like this is in connection to that Four of Pentacles energy. Is, yeah, that Canis, Nine of Swords, energy is that with Neptune Leo in the second house. It feels like you don't know what you confidently are desiring at this moment. So like you're going with the flow with what's happening in your resources. So you're having a hard time like moving forward, being a little conservative at this point, with the Neptune and Leo in the second house here. So having faith, having faith in your finances, and this is what's related to that healing with that. So hope this resonates for you, Pisces. And at this point, I will open up to readings. Free readings at this point until 10 o'clock. So I am calling for readings. So if anybody has a question, post it on the chat. Does anybody have any questions that they want answered by the tarot and oracle? All right, unicorn rainbows. What blessings can I potentially expect soon? What blessings can unicorn rainbows potentially expect soon? What blessings are coming towards unicorn and rainbows? What blessings are coming towards unicorns and rainbows? What blessings are coming towards unicorn 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 and rainbows? Alright, so we have the King of Swords in the Saturn position, Six of Swords reversed in the fire position, and Six of Swords reversed in the Jupiter position, and Ace of Wands reversed in the Mars position. So Saturn position, we have the King of Swords. So the lessons here, so the lessons here is that we have. So the lessons here is to come towards your own truths here. So I do see right now what's present right now is you being truthful, coming towards your you have balance and you have balance in your life here, and you're making decisions, making logical, fair decisions here. So it's like you are having justice into your life here, with the King of Swords. Now the Jupiter position, Six of Swords reverse here. What's expanding right now? What's in the present is with the Six of Swords reverse. It's like you're having a hard time coming towards resolution and moving towards a new place in your life here, a more harmonious mindset with the Six of Swords reverse here. So for you, so what's progressing right now is you're just having a hard time coming towards a resolution, coming towards that that stable mindset here, with the Six of Swords reverse here. So now, finally, in the Mars position, moving forward here in the future, Ace of Wands reverse here. You just moving forward. You don't have any drive. Like not much of a new beginnings. New beginning coming in. New inspiration. So I feel like moving forward here for you, the advice here is you do need to be ambitious here. So that's what I see here. So now I'm going to do the astrology cards for the overall energy. All right, so we have Earth element as the overall energy. So it's all about coming to stability, coming towards life in a more grounded sense here. I don't know if I feel like you're an Earth sign here. Rather if it's like if you're like a Capricorn, Virgo, or a Taurus here. So I feel like for you the overall energy is stability. So now I'm going to do the astrology dice to see what area of life is. So we have Sun in Scorpio in the third house here. So I feel like for you, is that you're focused on your own truth here. So you're truth seeking. You're coming towards you're looking at like transformative logic. You're expanding out and you're focusing outwards on that. So you need so you have a transformative mindset in that. So that's the Sun in Scorpio in the third house here. So hope this resonates for you, unicorn and rainbows. And thank you for your question. Alright, so it is 10:03, so I'm going to call for last call for readings. Last call. Last call for free readings. Last call for free readings. Going once. Going twice. Alright, so that was the last reading for tonight. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for watching this stream. And if you guys like this stream and you want to see more streams like this, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the notification icon to receive notifications of future streams and future content. Also check out Astro. So if you want a private reading from me, visit Astro-Ascension.com, and you can sign up for readings on there. It will take you to the link to the Google Forms. I offer tarot readings for $55, astrology readings upwards to $120. That includes birth chart readings. That includes relationship readings and horary readings. So if you want me to read your chart, read your transits, that. So again, check out Astro-Ascension.com. I have merchandise out, so you can purchase that as well, if you want to represent this channel. So thank you all for watching. Lighting me honors the lighting you.